Do you believe in miracles? Have you ever witnessed something that defied all logic? Something that seemed utterly impossible? Today, we bring you 10 real-life stories, each a testament to the extraordinary capacity of the human spirit. These are tales of survival against impossible odds, where individuals stared into the face of death and refused to yield. My name is Omar King, and welcome to a journey into the depths of human resilience. We all face challenges, big and small, that test our resolve. But what happens when you're pushed beyond every limit, when everything you know and believe is challenged? Plane crashes, freezing oceans, endless deserts. These aren't just stories. They are visceral accounts of courage and determination. They're proof of the human spirit's raw power, a testament to what we can achieve when pushed to the brink. It's that flicker of hope in the darkest moments that refuses to die, that inner voice that whispers, "Keep going." Today, we journey into the heart of these incredible moments, exploring the very essence of what it means to survive. Buckle up, prepare to be amazed, inspired, and profoundly moved. This is the essence of survival, the will to live against all odds. Our first story begins in 1971. It's a tale of resilience, a testament to the human spirit's ability to endure against unimaginable odds. We find ourselves high above the sprawling, verdant expanse of the Amazon rainforest, a place of both breathtaking beauty and hidden dangers. Aboard Lanza Flight 508 is Julianne Kupke, just 17 years old, traveling with her mother. They were full of dreams and hopes, unaware of the harrowing ordeal that awaited them. Suddenly their journey takes a terrifying turn as a violent thunderstorm engulfs the plane, tearing it apart with brutal force. The aircraft is tossed around like a toy in the hands of a giant. In a moment of sheer terror, Julianne is thrown from the plane, plummeting 2 miles towards the earth, still strapped to her seat. The world becomes a blur of green and blue. Against all probability, she crashes through the dense jungle canopy, the thick foliage cushioning her fall just enough to save her life. Miraculously, against all odds, she survives the fall, a solitary figure in a vast, unforgiving wilderness. She is injured, disoriented, and utterly alone, surrounded by the sounds and shadows of the Amazon. But Julianne had a unique advantage. Her parents were zoologists, and she had grown up learning the jungle's secrets, its rhythms, and its dangers. Remembering her father's invaluable advice, lessons learned from years of research and exploration, she knew what she had to do to survive. She finds a small stream, a lifeline in the green abyss, and begins to follow its winding path. For 11 agonizing days, she wades through piranha-filled waters, each step a gamble, a test of her courage. She bravely fights off swarms of insects, their bites and stings a constant torment. And she survives on nothing more than a small bag of candy, rationing every piece, clinging to life with every bite. Every step she takes is a grueling battle against the relentless wilderness, a constant struggle for survival. Against all odds, against every expectation, she finally emerges from the dense, unforgiving jungle, alive, a beacon of hope in a sea of green. Julianne's profound knowledge of the rainforest and her unwavering willpower transformed a horrific nightmare into an incredible miracle of survival. Her story is powerful proof that survival is not just about physical strength, but about the strength of the mind, the resilience of the human spirit. The jungle didn't defeat her. Instead, it revealed the extraordinary strength and determination that lay dormant within her, a testament to the power of the human will. Now, to the canyons of Utah, Aron Ralston's story. In 2003, a boulder pins his arm during a solo hike. Trapped for 5 days, he records goodbye messages, hallucinating from thirst. With no hope left, he makes a choice. Using a dull multi-tool, he amputates his own arm. Bleeding and exhausted, he rappels down a cliff and hikes 7 miles to safety. Aron's ordeal is a testament to the will to live at any cost. Sometimes survival means making the unthinkable choice. Survival isn't always about heat, sometimes it's the cold. In 1999, Anna Bogenholm falls through ice in Norway, trapped in freezing water for 80 minutes. Her heart stops. By all logic, she's dead. But the cold preserves her brain and organs. After hours of resuscitation, Anna's heart beats again. She recovers, becoming a doctor at the very hospital that saved her. Imagine waking up suddenly, disoriented and confused. Now imagine that rude awakening as your tugboat rapidly sinks beneath the waves in the vast, unforgiving Atlantic Ocean. In the chaos and the darkness, Harrison O'Keefe miraculously finds a small pocket of air. He's trapped 100 feet down, utterly alone in the cold, crushing darkness. For 60 agonizing hours, he desperately clings to life, his only companion the cold steel of the ship. He's surrounded by freezing, relentless water, and the eerie, unsettling sounds of the deep, a constant reminder of his isolation. Then, a salvage diver, expecting to find only bodies, a grim task in the ocean's depths, is utterly shocked when a desperate hand, Harrison's hand, reaches out and grabs his. Against all odds, he's rescued, having miraculously survived for 3 days, an eternity, at the bottom of the sea. Harrison's story is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a beacon of hope found in utter darkness. Sometimes survival is simply about holding on, literally gripping onto any semblance of hope in life. He emerged from what should have been a watery grave, alive and forever changed. Mount Everest, beauty and brutality. In 1996, Beck Weathers is left for dead in a blizzard, frozen and blind. After a day in the death zone, he awakens driven by a vision of his family. Frostbitten and barely able to walk, he staggers into camp, stunning his team. He loses limbs but not his life. Beck's survival is pure willpower, proof that sometimes the mind revives the body. He walked out of his own tomb. The Marathon des Sables, 156 miles across the Sahara. In 1994, Mauro Prosperi is lost after a sandstorm, alone. He drinks his own urine, eats bats and snakes, and survives on instinct. He wanders for 9 days, crossing 200 miles of desert. Mauro is found, 35 pounds lighter, but alive. His story is about adaptation and refusing to give up. In the desert, survival means doing whatever it takes. The will to live can outlast even the sun. 1921, Ada Blackjack joins an Arctic expedition as a seamstress. The men die or disappear, leaving Ada alone for 6 months. She teaches herself to hunt, trap, and defend against polar bears. Terrified but determined, she survives the Arctic's worst. When rescued, Ada is transformed, a master survivor. She's the female Robinson Crusoe, proof that strength can be found in the most unlikely people. Ada's courage tamed the Arctic. The Andes, 1985, Joe Simpson and Simon Yates descend Ciula Grande. Simpson shatters his leg. Yates lowers him down but accidentally drops him into a crevasse. Alone, Simpson crawls out, dragging his broken leg for miles. He survives 3 days of agony, reaching camp as Yates prepares to leave. Simpson's crawl is legendary, a triumph of mind over matter. Sometimes survival is refusing to die, no matter the pain. He turned a death sentence into a story of hope. The impossible became possible. 1982, Stephen Callahan's boat sinks in the Atlantic. Alone on a life raft, he survives sharks, hunger, and thirst for 76 days. He catches fish, repairs his raft, and keeps a log to stay sane. 9 ships pass him by, but he never gives up. Finally, fishermen spot him, emaciated, but alive. Stephen's story is about resourcefulness and mental strength. He didn't just survive the ocean, he learned to live with it. Survival is adaptation. Roy Sullivan, a park ranger, survived being struck by lightning 7 times. Each strike left scars, but he kept going. He became paranoid but never stopped living his life. Even after the 7th strike, he fought off a bear while fishing. Roy's life is a statistical miracle, a man who faced nature's fury again and again. He earned the nickname, the human lightning rod. Sometimes, survival is about enduring the impossible over and over. Roy's story is lightning in a bottle. 10 stories, 10 battles against the impossible. These aren't just tales of luck, they're lessons in grit and hope. Survival is a mental game. Stay positive, be resourceful, never give up. Each survivor found strength they never knew they had. We all face our own mountains and deserts. The will to survive lives in all of us. Thanks for watching.